Hi guys, it's Jeff again, the Photographer's Mentor, and in this video I want to talk about connections on LinkedIn. And the reason being, I get a lot of connections. I've now got close on 20,000 followers, and I've built that up on my own. So I've done that from scratch. You know, there was one day when I only had one connection, and it's taken me probably about 2.5 years to get where I am now. But I'm probably one of the most followed photography mentors on LinkedIn with the biggest amount of connections as well, and that's just purely through consistency, doing it every single day. I don't have a team of people doing it for me. Yes, I have one person who works for me who does connections, but it's nothing more than you couldn't really actually be doing yourself on a daily basis. But one of the keys to getting a lot of connections and actually building up a relationship and getting business from LinkedIn is the way you approach your connections. And this morning I had about 4 or 5 connections, and we've all had them come through before, from clipping path companies in India. So you get the connection, and within 2 seconds of you accepting the connection, the first thing they do is try and sell you the services. Now, if they had a different approach, I might be interested, or might recommend them to some of my 60,000 followers across social media. But every single one tries straight away, as soon as they're connected, to try and sell. And that's not how it works. That's not how LinkedIn works. LinkedIn is a networking group. It's about building relationships, and so you've got to be known. So people have got to know you. They've got to start to like you, and they've also got to start to trust you as well before they start doing business with you. And I've been single now for 2 years, right? So I've been on online dating. The connection process is a bit like online dating. You don't suddenly connect with somebody or swipe and match somebody on Tinder and then say, "Do you want to marry us?" You've got to build up a bit of a rapport with them and get them to like you, so they're interested in you, and then going on a date, right? And it's very similar to the connection process on LinkedIn. And also the way you do the connection, you don't want to make the connection sound weak. You want to make the connection sound interesting. You want to make the person want to connect with you. So the first thing you do is never just send out just your standard connection request without a message. You've got that number of characters there too. I think it's about 300 characters you can put in your initial connection message. So make it interesting and personalize it to the person. So personalize it with their name, their first name only, and also their industry. Now, you might be a commercial photographer and you're going to be connecting with, you might think, well, I want to work with anybody who's got a business. But one of the best ways to do it is to niche down to a particular industry, especially your connection message. So you can say, right, this month I'm going to connect with accountants, right? So you send out a connection message saying, "Hi, Dave, my name's John. I'm a commercial photographer. I do headshots and whatever, right? I help accountants." So you put in their job title, you put in their name. "I help accountants grow their company, get more business and interaction on social media. I'd love to connect," right? So you make it interesting to them. Now, one of the reasons I get so many connections back is my connection message says, "Hi, I'm Jeff. I'm a photography marketing mentor. I help photographers around the world make a lot more money, grow their business and build a brand. Follow me for free marketing tips and advice." So I don't try and sell anything. So that's one of the key ones. Now, if my profile or if my connection message was, "I help businesses," and my profile was a very generic sort of marketing guy, most photographers would not connect with me, because most photographers aren't interested in marketing, but what they are interested in is making money and growing a brand, building their own business. So make your connection message specific to a certain industry. Work with that industry for maybe 2 or 3 months, getting out the connections, and when you've used up that industry, move to a different one. Keep tailoring your connection message, and also niche down your profile, which I'll talk about in another video, and I've also got quite a few videos on YouTube about that. Niche down your profile to a particular market or sector as well. Now, the next thing, after you've sent out that connection message and they receive your connection message and they accept, you will get an inbox to say, "Dave is now a connection." Now, what I would do within about 4 to 8 hours is send a follow-up connection message. You don't want to do it straight away, because you don't want to make it look like it's automated, and there is a lot of automation software out there on LinkedIn. Personally, I wouldn't use anything that's a Chrome extension, because LinkedIn will probably shut your profile down if they catch you doing it. And remember, LinkedIn is now run by Microsoft, so they have a lot of technology that can catch up on this sort of stuff. So What you do is once you've sent out the connection message and they accept your connection, the next thing you want to do is you want to send a message to build a relationship. Now, a weak message would be something, hi, thanks for connecting. I'm John, I'm a photographer. Check out my website if you ever need any work doing. That's quite weak, right? And the chances are people aren't going to check out the website. So you want to tell them the benefit. What's the benefit of working with you? So you've already outlined it that you work with accountants. You could put a little, the good thing about the second connection message is you can send attachments, you can put a link into, say like a Dropbox download, and you can give them a gift for free. So it could be a PDF on how to get more out of using images on social media. What you want to do is that second connection message is you want to open the door by either giving them something for free, offering a free consultation, trying to get them on the phone, something like that. But you want to sell the benefits. So you don't just take photos, you help them build a better brand online. So if you work with, say, hotels, in your second connection message, you are telling them that you help hotels book more clients. You do amazing pictures that capture the ambience and the luxury and the feel of your hotel, which compels people to book more rooms, because people will book purely through a photograph. You know, that is a big driving factor online for hotels and restaurants and a lot of other businesses. So you've got to look at how you can benefit that particular industry or niche with photographs. Don't sell the photograph, sell the benefit, what it's going to do for them. And outline that in your second message. But what you don't want to do in your second message is what the clipping path companies do in India, is go, hi, thanks for connecting, sell, 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 sell. Because that person will either withdraw their connection with you because they think, you know, come on, I've just tried to build a relationship with you, I've accepted you, and now you've broken my trust. And remember those three things: you need to be known, you need to be liked, and you need to be trusted. And no one's going to trust you with a sales pitch straight after 4 to 8 hours after you've connected. And I don't even mention selling in any of my messages. If I've got a 4-stage connection process, so the message 1 goes out, message 2, message 3. I will only go on to message 4, which is like a bit of a sell, to say, look, I'll do a free call with you, because that's something I offer. I offer free mentoring call so people can see the value of my program. But I also say this free call isn't a sales call. So I never do sales calls to people. What I do is I get on the phone, give them loads and loads of free advice, tell them about my program if they ask, I'll send them a brochure, and if they want to book the book. I don't have to try and sell, because my program sells really well anyway. And I believe if I got them on the phone and then tried to sell to them, that would break their trust. They need to be ready to come and work with me, because it's a two-way thing, you know. And that way we grow a fantastic relationship. You know, everybody who's on my program, I work with photographers in 20 different countries around the world. They're all actually my personal friends on Facebook as well, because I've built a relationship with them. I haven't ruined it by trying to sell. So I hope you found this useful. If you have any problems, if you need any more advice, or if you just want to pop me your connection message over, I'll have a read of it and I'll get back to you. I'll give you a bit of a hand, but please, please, please don't ruin it by sending a selling connection message. Don't sell a weak connection message, and don't send out a request without a connection message. Okay? Hope you have a great day, guys, and thanks for watching the video. Bye now. No, if I know how to switch it off.